Welcome to what I think is a very exciting moment for the New South Wales SES, and welcome to the launch of the 2011-2015 New South Wales SES plan. Just like a rocket, the launch as the countdown completes is not really just the start of the journey. It's a culmination of a long period of really hard work. This SES plan 2011-2015 has taken over 18 months of work to get to this stage. From my early statements about one SES and a desire to build a rubber hits the road plan, I suppose I stand before you with my finger on the launch button, about to release, I think, the energy of this organisation to follow a new path and arrive at that destination in 2015 with an even more professional and an even more capable organisation than we have today. The journey so far has been a very long discussion with literally thousands of people. Every time I stood in front of any SES member, whether they were by themselves, whether they were at a unit, I asked them to tell me the good, the bad and the ugly about this organisation. I asked them to be frank in letting me know what they thought needed to be changed in this organisation in their eyes. And I also asked them, was there any special areas, any particular areas that we needed to pay any more attention to. Lots of great ideas did come from the Volunteer Association as a result of many discussions, but also with some of the new frameworks that we put together, like the Joint Consultative Councils at both a state and a regional level. Right back at the beginning of the journey, over 18 months ago, we did a cultural survey in the organisation that did realise lots of the good, bits of the bad and bits of the ugly. And one of the things that was identified, which we're now open and happy to talk about, is that some of the hard issues, some of the things that took a lot of effort to resolve, were left alone. A change that did happen as we progressed through that 18 months was I saw the energy beginning to turn and beginning to turn over any rock that was encountered, and happy to look at what they found and happy to address it. It probably did provide the foundation to actually build this plan. The actual plan in its format, I think, is a great marvel of innovation and difference just by the way it's produced, and it does show, I think, our orange brand of who we are in this organisation very well.
I think the plan means to me is it's more of a focus leading us in a direction for the one SES, and it's exciting, it's room for change, it's room for improvement for all our members. For me, this isn't just a promotional brochure.
The visions and priorities are clearly listed and they fall into three main categories. First of all is the people, the first priority category. And it announces that without happy, developed and safe people, all other investments in this organisation is probably a waste of money. This part takes us through the goals and the strategies to attract, attain, train and support all the members, to constantly keep working on building that best culture that we could possibly have, continue to turn over the rocks, to deliberately ensure the safety of people, and that is a priority, to realise an environment of ongoing learning in the organisation, to use technology where it adds value to our jobs, and one of the most important things is to review the impact of any change we dream up at any level of the organisation, and look at and implement in the design of change the impact that will have on our volunteers. The second part of the plan ensures that we evolve and develop the best policies, systems and structures, in other words governance, than we can possibly have. It focuses on our accountability, our transparency, our performance, our sustainability, but most of all, consistency. Consistency across where it's warranted across the entire organisation. And without demanding a one-size-fits-all solution to everything, it does demand that we build up and adopt as much as possible similarity across our use of things, so that the human beings in this organisation actually find the use of policies, systems and the like user-friendly and actually helps them to do their job.
The SES is moving towards a highly transparent organisation. What that means for us is that we have access to documents, policies, procedures and anything else we need to do our jobs effectively within our community.
This plan reduces the administrative burden on volunteers and lets us get out into the field and do what we joined up for.
The third part of the plan focuses on the reasons for our being, and that is the tangible evidence of combining good people with good processes, and that is the services that we deliver. The plan, I believe strongly, enables this and acts as a blueprint to ensure that, number one, we engage with our communities about the services we want to deliver. We engage with each other continuously and other stakeholders, other agencies, that we tailor our services to actually meet the needs of what the communities expect, not what we think they need. Again, our services are consistent and high performing right across the state, so that the person that lives in the home in Wollongong or Bankstown can expect the same high performing services as the person that lives in Tibooburra or Wentworth.
One of the fantastic things that we're going to notice, particularly with this new plan, is it doesn't matter where we go in the state, we're all going to have that same level of training, the same knowledge of safety, and we're going to be following the same processes and procedures.
We're all here for one reason, and that's to help our local community, and it's a great feeling knowing that we've helped them in a time of crisis.
We continually review and learn of better ways of delivering our service, and that the act of planning, just like we've done so well up until now, is embedded in everything we do from here on in. So now, as I prepare to press the launch button, the realisation of the next level of effort just begins. This plan is a blueprint that I'm confident incorporates some goals and strategies that cover the areas that we need to focus on. A real rubber hits the road plan. Now it needs the details filled in from all areas across this organisation, from units, from regions, from directorates, from branches, all using the plan as a blueprint, and now step out what needs to be done in every corner of the organisation. My energies and the energies of the team that I lead, in other words the whole SES, will now be turned to implementing and realising the One SES plan, the SES that you want with great passion to see, such as the one that we're going to achieve. I'd like to thank everybody, both at Regions, in this room, but also the thousands of people, volunteers, who have spoken up and told me what they think. I therefore formally launch the One SES plan for 2011-2015 and pass it over to you to complete the journey. Thanks very much.